Mackay, followed by Neil Bibby.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Presiding Officer, the Railway Policing Scotland Bill is an extremely important piece of legislation which, in my view, will strengthen and complement the work of Police Scotland. Neil Bibby's amendments and Liam MacArthur's would have, in my view, altered and delayed this essential piece of legislation so crucial to the policing of Scotland. Recent events have demonstrated just how important it is to have a coordinated single-force approach to public safety. Even the naysayers of a Scotland-wide police force now agree that it's working well, and that 8 legacy forces simply could not have achieved such an effective response to the recent heightened threat level. Of course, the irony of the situation is, as my colleague Mary Evans said, that the 2017 Scottish Tory Manifesto proposes creating a national police force, integrating the MOD Police, BTB and the Civil Nuclear Constabulary. The inference being that it's okay for it to happen in England, but not in Scotland. There is simply no logic to that, and it is rank hypocrisy. Oliver Mundel's comments were outrageous, disrespectful to Police Scotland and simply inaccurate. It was, in fact, simply SNP bad. Presiding Officer, integrating BTP with Police Scotland will make it fully accountable to the people of Scotland and the Scottish Parliament entirely, as it should be. At the moment, it is accountable to the British Transport Police Authority, the Department for Transport and the Secretary of State for Transport in England and Wales. This is simply undemocratic. With more than 93 million rail journeys made within Scotland each year and another 8 million cross-border rail journeys, it makes sense to upskill all police officers to ensure greater public safety and security of our country. Should the bill proceed after 2019, every Police Scotland officer will be trained in policing the railways, and they'll get exactly the same 3-week training currently only received by BTP officers. The specialism of transport policing will be retained. And to recognise and keep that specialism, Police Scotland has confirmed to the Scottish Parliament that a bespoke railway policing unit will be established for railway policing in Scotland, to sit alongside the specialist road policing unit already in place. So the ethos and specialism would be enhanced, not diminished. In addition, as Mary Evans also said, rural areas currently not served by BTP would benefit by having specially trained officers on hand to deal with incidents. Neil Bibby's Amendment 5 wanted Scottish ministers to specify the level of personal track safety training. Does he really want to hand over operational duties to politicians? Does he not trust the knowledge and expertise of the Chief Constable? Liam MacArthur's amendment would have delayed integration until 2027. It might have been more honest for the Lib Dems just to say they don't want integration. There are currently 285 full-time equivalent BTP officers in Scotland and over 17,000 regular police officers. So integration can only improve the service to the rail network throughout Scotland. There was also concern over the transfer of BTP staff, their pay and conditions through the course of integration. However, in December 2016, in a letter to the BTPF, the Cabinet Secretary for Justice gave a triple lock guarantee to secure the jobs, pay and pensions of railway police officers and staff in Scotland. And the Minister today has confirmed that there will be no detriment to pay, pension and no redundancies. It could not be clearer than that. Regarding the timescale of the negotiations process, contrary to the comments from BTPF's Nigel Goodbrand, Assistant Chief Constable Higgins described it as a luxury and said the engagement between Scottish Government and the railway industry have been praised by both sides.
You have 9 seconds.
Everyone agrees that British Transport Police do and have consistently done a superbly professional job keeping the rail travelling public safe. The integration of railway policing...
And that, I'm afraid, Ms Mackay, you should look at me rather than just plough on.